Flat Rock Cellars is a beautiful winery situated within the 20-mile bench, or locally known as the Jordan Bench, on the Niagara Escarpment in Jordan, Ontario. The winery is located just south of King Street on the corner of 7th Ave and 17th Street in Jordan. With roughly 95 acres of property and about a 30-meter difference in elevation from the lowest to the highest point, the winery is able to display more than just exceptional wines. Flat Rock Cellars was founded in 1999 by Ed Madronich Sr. Concession 6, Lot 17, where the winery is located, was once owned by Staff Estates, which is another winery less than a kilometer away. The lot did have vineyards present when Madronich purchased it, however they were Concord grapes, which were believed to have been for the Welch's Grape Company. Knowing the location and the environmental characteristics of the land, Madronich found that Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Riesling would excel in the climate as they were a cooler climate grape variety. Although not by much, the 20-mile bench is cooler than the other microclimates in the area. This is in part due to the past glaciations and ice sheets that form the land. Where Flat Rock Cellars is situated, both Lake Erie and Lake Ontario winds impact the vineyards. During the winter months of approximately 2015, a cold front from Lake Erie actually damaged part of their vineyards as it became stagnant over the winter months. From the start, Madronich wanted to ensure the surrounding environment benefited from the establishment and that the winery could be environmentally sustainable. This mindset has allowed Flat Rock Cellars to become one out of 12 wineries in Ontario that is certified in environmental sustainable winemaking. When the construction of the winery and retail space began in 2003 and 2005, the idea was to build both buildings vertically. This minimizes the overall footprint on the land and allows the viewer to see right across the vineyards to the Toronto skyline. Building the winery vertical also allows Flat Rock Cellars to use gravity flow to produce all of their wines. This not only produces exceptional wines, but also allows the winery to use less energy, which in turn benefits the environment. All of the vats that these wines are made in, as well as the barrel, cellar, and warehouse, can all be heated and cooled all off the grid due to the geothermal heating system Madronich implemented into the pond during the early years of establishment. The winery was built into the side of the escarpment as a way to naturally insulate the building. This is Flat Rock Cellars' green roof patio, which is the roof of the warehouse and barrel cellar. So not only is all sides of both the warehouse and barrel cellar naturally insulated, the roof is as well with soil and sod. Plus, this provides a prime location for outdoor seating. This winery received the name Flat Rock Cellars due to the large limestone bedrock it is situated upon. Over 430 million years ago, the Niagara Peninsula was underwater, and the rivers that flowed into this body of water carried sand, silt, and clay. The organisms in these rivers were composed mostly of calcium carbonate, which would result in the organism hardening into limestone when they died. In this picture, you can see a fossil of a cephalopod in a piece of limestone that was found during the construction of the winery. Limestone can be found across the Flat Rock Cellars property as well as within the wines. When the roots of the vineyards retrieve the water off the underground bedrock, they are also soaking up the nutrients the limestone provides. Flat Rock Cellars has worked diligently to create an outdoor experience throughout their property for those that wish to explore. Whether it be enjoying a glass of wine by the beautiful pond or taking a stroll on the various trails throughout the property, there is more for the public to do than just buy wine. Throughout the year, Flat Rock Cellars hosts various events, from movie nights and yoga in the vineyards to their annual grape stomp, as well as food and wine pairings. All the wineries in the area work as a community to not only provide exceptional experiences, but to collectively promote the local Ontario wine culture. We only have one Earth, and it needs all the support we can provide. Flat Rock Cellars is doing their part to keep their environmental footprint as small as possible to help reduce the negative impact on the local environment.